Today's the first day of the week for us. It's Memorial Day. So I'm home all day today. Ashley and I both had the same breakfast this morning. We had shredded potatoes with pinto beans and onion and bell pepper sauteed together. And then we topped it with some Bolthouse Ranch. And then I had a coffee with soy milk and since then, that was this morning, and then since then I've had a Diet Coke, or Diet Pepsi. And I'm gonna make dinner now. I'm gonna make a recipe I found on Weight Watchers, which is Greek inspired burgers, and then we're gonna do some potato fries. So since I don't eat meat, I am making this, might be backwards on the video, but it has lower fat content than the other veggie burgers. It's for one patty, it is 4.5 grams of fat and 110 calories. And then we're gonna put some tzatziki sauce on it. This says it is 2 tablespoons is 25 calories and 1 gram of fat. This one is not vegan, but we're gonna use it anyway. And then I have a cucumber and some roasted red bell peppers. That's for the burger. And then I'm gonna do mine on Ezekiel bread, and then Ashley wants to do hers on an English muffin. And then that is the burger. And then I'm gonna do some oven fries with just the tiniest bit of oil just to get them crispy. And then I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I have the baked potato wedges with a little bit of oil and some garlic powder and sea salt. And then I have the Greek inspired burger. This has Ezekiel bread for the bun, a Boca burger for the burger, tzatziki sauce, and then I put romaine, I put tomato, cucumber, and then I'm gonna do ketchup for my fries. Altogether for this meal with the Ezekiel bread and the Boca burger is 7 points.
So dinner time, I've got these like Greek style sandwich, and I'm using one of the Boca burger patties, and then I have an English muffin and this tzatziki sauce. It's identical in every way to Mom's, except for I put roasted red bell pepper on mine, and I'm using a English muffin. It comes out to 7 points, and then I'm going to have some potato wedges with my special ranch that I got. I'll show you. The ranch I got, it is pretty good. It is 50 calories and only 4 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons, and it's so good. I'm drooling thinking about it. So this is breakfast for Tuesday. It is what I had yesterday, just double the portion. So it is these Idaho Spuds dehydrated potatoes, and then pinto beans, bell peppers, and onion with taco seasoning, and then some of the Bolthouse Ranch on top. It's a really easy, low calorie, low point breakfast, and it's so good. And I'm gonna mix it all together, and that's my breakfast. I just finished my workout, which is why I look so red, because I am. I did cardio and then strength training, and I did arms today, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna do legs, which is gonna be great. I did 8 minutes on the elliptical, which is 3 minutes more than I thought I was gonna get. So I'm proud of myself for that, because cardio has never been my strong point, as it always made my lungs hurt. So I went until I physically couldn't anymore, or I would hurt myself if I tried. So I'm proud of myself for hitting 8 minutes. I only thought I was gonna hit 5. So I pushed myself for that. And then I did bicep curls, tricep extensions, and then I did cable flies and homemade rows, because we have a rowing machine, but I hate it because it doesn't have enough weight for me to lift and feel like I'm actually pushing myself. So I took the cable machine that we have at home, we have a home gym. I took the cable machine and I made a makeshift rower with that, and I did 50 pounds on each side for that. And so that was my workout. So now I'm gonna make lunch. I'm going to make this white cheddar mac and cheese from Annie's, because I like it. It is a lot of calories and some fat, but I don't want to cook anything else. And I'm going to bulk it up with some broccoli that we have in the fridge. And I think I might add some nutritional yeast. So if I do anything else, I'll film it. But that's my workout and my lunch. And I'm gonna portion it out once it's cooked, and I'm gonna take some to work with me because I have to work today. All right, here's dinner. We've got gyros. We used the Boca burger for the meat, and then we used these pitas, which are actually just 1 point per pita, which is cool. And these are good. Mom has everything that I have except for she put ranch on top of mine, and I just have tzatziki sauce. So yeah, that's dinner.
Good morning, it's Wednesday, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm gonna have for my breakfast and lunch that I brought with me to work today. I was gonna do this yesterday, but I didn't have time, so I have time today. So what I pack in my morning, or the night before, is I do 1/2 cup of oatmeal, and then I have in here a tablespoon of flaxseed, a tablespoon of wheat germ, 1/2 tablespoon of chia seeds, a scoop of collagen. I use a vegan collagen. And then I have a 1/4 teaspoon of amla and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And I put all that in here, shake it up, and then in the morning when I go to have my breakfast, I buy fresh fruit from the deli here at work. Usually it's strawberries and blueberries together. And then I use the tea kettle to put hot water in it and microwave it and then mix it all together. That's my breakfast. And then for lunch, I brought more of the bean and the lentil bean chili. I have probably a couple cups here. This was 0 points on Weight Watchers. And I found this recipe in the Ready Set Go book. I made it without oil because I don't use oil when I'm cooking. I use water or I dry saute. So it came out to 0 points. So I have that, and then I have some leftover coleslaw that I made over the weekend. And I made this with green and red cabbage, a shredded carrot, and then I used the low-fat Best Foods mayonnaise. a yellow mustard and honey for the dressing. So, and that's it. So this comes out to, I made a huge bowl and I guesstimated I had about 20 servings. And then that came out to 1 point per serving. I'm gonna say I probably have 2 servings here. So that's my breakfast, my lunch, and I'm gonna get to work and I will see you guys all later.
Alright, so it's Thursday today. I forgot to film anything yesterday. I did not do well on my points. I had a bowl of cereal for my breakfast yesterday morning and it was 51 points and I get 52 for the day. So I went over my points. I kind of binged a little bit. I didn't order anything out, so I'm proud of myself for that. But I didn't eat the good stuff we have in the house. I had some of the bad stuff, but it's okay. I'm gonna be on track today. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm at work right now, so I have to hurry. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm eating another portion of mac and cheese that I have left over. This is my last one. And then I am ordering a gyro and some fries, which are within my points, and I don't feel guilty eating it. I'm so hungry. I'm here until 4 p.m. and it's currently noon. And I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm letting myself have that so I can be full and satisfied. I didn't work out yesterday or today, and my arms are sore from Tuesday's workout. I might work out when I get home, or I have to edit all of the clips that, Mom's been really good doing this. So I have to edit all the clips that she's been uploading. So I'm probably not gonna work out when I get home. But that's Thursday. And then I'll show you what we eat for dinner, I guess. Yeah.
It's Thursday night. We made stir fry. So we have tofu, broccoli, green peppers, onions, and carrots. And then we made basmati rice. And then the sauce is Bragg's amino acids, some hoisin sauce, and garlic and ginger. This came out to 6 points per serving. It is Friday morning. I get to work from home today, so I made my own breakfast this morning instead of taking oatmeal, which is what I normally do when I go to work. So I will show you what I made for breakfast today. It is 4 points. Here it is. So I made a tofu scramble with Ezekiel bread for toast. And then I cut up a ripe tomato. And then the scramble, there's tofu and spinach and white onion with turmeric for color, black pepper, and a sulfur type salt, kalam nalek, I think is how you pronounce it. It gives it like an eggy flavor, and some nutritional yeast. And this came out to 4 points, and I'm gonna go enjoy this now. All right, so I weighed out almost 5 ounces, which is a little less than a quarter of the cabbage that I had. And I'm just gonna saute it with some leftover stir fry that I did the other night. which there's a picture of or a video of in there. And then I'm going to warm up some rice, and that's going to be my dinner. Measured out a cup of rice. It's a little bit more than a cup. And if I remember correctly, that came out to 4 points. So we're going to add that to the sauteed cabbage. Now I am dry sauteing. I don't use oil when I cook. And ignore my cooktop, please, because it is not clean right now. But you know what? It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna cook that up.
It's Friday. I forgot to film anything Tuesday and Wednesday. That really only affects me because I'm editing the video. But it's dinner time. It's like 5:30. I'm at work again. Yeah, it's dinner time. I'm making homemade gyros. These come up to 9 points. I don't know why I'm holding it too. These come up to 9 points. They're so good. I'm gonna keep doing this. But I have some roast beef in the microwave from the deli from Fred Meyer. So it's private selection, I believe. And it's just I'm defrosting it because it's been in the freezer. So I'm just cooking it up, warming it up, defrosting it. And then over here, I have my Joseph pitas. Yes, because they're good and they're only, oh, I ripped it. They're only one point per pita. And then I have lettuce and tomato and the private selection tzatziki sauce. So yeah, it's gonna be dinner. I have 20 points left. And I did already have a snack of Cheetos, like one of those little mini snack size bags that's supposed to be 1 serving of Cheetos. Because I was hungry and I didn't want the apples I brought. And it's only like 5 points for a bag. So I did it. I haven't had Cheetos since I was like 13, so I splurged and let myself have Cheetos. But that's what I'm cooking now. I work in a frozen yogurt shop, so I might have froyo later. Don't know. And I might eat when I get home if I'm hungry. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, it's Friday for me. I have no idea what mom's having for dinner, so we'll both find out. Roast beef's done. Okay, I got a lemonade sparkling ice, which is actually 0 points for this whole thing, and it's only 5 calories. You can't see that. But I just wanted to show you my gyros. Oh my god. The lettuce and the tomatoes look exceptionally crisp, and it looks even better on video. The pita's in here with the layered tzatziki and the roast beef. I'm drooling. I can't wait to dig into this. It's gonna be so messy, but it's gonna be so worth it. And this whole thing, for 2 of these gyros that I made myself, was 9 points. 9 points for both of these. I'm drooling. I can't wait for this. Yeah, so that's Friday. I'll let you know if I have anything else. It's Saturday morning and this is breakfast. We did the potato and pinto bean hash that we made the beginning of this week, but we did it differently. So this is completely 0 point except for the ranch, and we achieved that because instead of using the dehydrated potatoes, I just cubed and baked potatoes without any oil, with taco seasoning and chili powder. And then we did beans, an onion, and a bell pepper with no oil, only seasonings, and we're not counting the seasonings. And so this is completely 0 points other than the ranch. I put on the Bolthouse Farms ranch on mine. I did 4 tablespoons. And Mom has done light sour cream.
Yes.
And so mine comes out to 3 points. What does yours come out to? You with your majestic hair. You're on video.
Oh, okay. Lunch was 2 points, just the sour cream. How'd you get 3 points?
I did 4 tablespoons of ranch instead of 2.
I only did 2 tablespoons of the light sour cream.
Yeah, so mine's a little more because I did more tablespoons. So yeah, this is our breakfast. All right, here is lunch. It is my last portion of homemade gyros. I've got the roast beef, which I cut into slices and warmed up on the stove with Bolthouse Ranch because I ran out of tzatziki sauce, with the Joseph's flaxseed pita. I'm only having one because that's all I have left. And then I made a little salad. It is cucumber, tomato, and these carrot chips with the rest of our white rice vinegar, which is probably like half a tablespoon or something like that, and a teaspoon of sesame oil, which was actually a lot more than I thought. I would have done sesame seeds, but we don't have any, so I did sesame oil, and this is actually really good. So yeah, this salad along with the gyro, that's my lunch. Okay, Saturday night dinner is sausage and broccoli rub risotto. We actually got it out of this Weight Watchers cooking book. Take out tonight. This is actually a pretty old book that my mom has, and she's actually had to rebind it because she used to use it all the time, and I remember that. And so it's actually this recipe right here, and it's really good. Except we used veggie better than bouillon instead of chicken broth, and we used turkey polka kielbasa sausage instead of chicken sausage, and then we use sushi rice for our rice, and it smells pretty good. And so yeah, this is dinner. Here is my dessert for tonight. I was craving something sweet, so I made this homemade edible cookie dough. It's just flour, brown sugar, applesauce, vanilla extract, and chocolate chips, and this came out to 12 points. For the whole recipe is 1 serving. This is the whole recipe. So I'm going to take my time enjoying this while I edit the video. And then this leaves me with 11 points for the night. After I've eaten everything. So I'm going to eat this, edit the video, and then see if I eat anything else tonight. I probably won't, but that's where I'm at.